Hey, you, Annie? Hello? Throw your answer fire. I'd say this is a go.
It's my first job, mister.
What are you after?
Something to eat.
Are you really hungry?
Am I could eat the cheese out of a mousetrap. And if you've got a canary, well, hide the bird seed. That's all.
Well, there's plenty of food in the house. If food is really all you're after, I'll give it to you.
You're all right, boy.
Hold on. How do I know this isn't a trick? I have mine to put a bullet through your heart.
Cut it out.
What do you mean?
Just what I say. If you want my heart, you'll have to cut it out. That's a paper cutter you've got there.
Well, it's a sharp one.
You're a sharper.
Come on.
Where'd you get this land, mister?
That belongs to my father.
It came from South America.
Yes, my father bought it down there years ago. Have you been to South America?
Pretty near all over it. There's only one place that makes ranch like this. In Terra Barra, Peru.
That's where father got it.
It's a good luck land.
Good luck, lad. Well, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Why, the natives down there believe that when you're in trouble, all you've got to do is light one of these lamps, and the troubles disappear. I believe it too. I've tried it. Why, once, down in Terra Barra, I was out of a job. I lit one of these lamps. What do you think happened?
Well, I did have it.
A man saw the light, come to the house, and gave me a good paying job. Then and there.
Oh. Well, I thought it would have summoned a genie at least.
No. This is a real good luck land. It ain't Aladdin's land, but any other family story one.
You believe that lamp brings good luck? Well, I don't. Never brought me any.
That's because you've never lighted it. See? The wick's not burned. It's brand new.
That's right. Say, I wanted to put the lamp on the table. We always keep it in the closet. Good luck, eh? Well, I'll put it to the test. Hand it over, I'll fill it.
It is filled. It's got oil in it already.
That's strange. Now I wonder who filled it.
You won't have to find me, boy. I don't do any crooked work where there's one of these lamps around. This is where Billy Worth says, good night.
You're superstitious, are you?
That's right. And you know what I believe? Good luck will come my way, just because I found that lamp.
Wait. I'll give you something to eat before you go.
That's a starter.
First, I'm going to light this lamp and see if it brings me good luck.
You got about everything a fella can want now, haven't you?
No. I walked in here like a baby. I've been treated like a kid all my life. I want to get out and see the world. I want to go to South America.
Why don't you?
That's why. Here's your man, Nazi. My aunt won't let me travel alone, and she won't travel with me until my sister is married. She has control of all the money.
She got the key to the cash box, eh?
Yes. Doesn't even let me have cigarette money.
Have one.
Will I? Say, my name's Harold Deary.
Mine's Bill Worth.
Say, Billy Worth, what's it like down there in South America? Where's the best place for a man like me to go?
Hello!
Yes, Auntie.
Are you running now?
She's coming. If she finds you here, she'll... Heaven only knows what she won't do. Quick to the window.
I can tell you a lot about South America.
Come back and tell me. My aunt's going out. My sister's going with her. When they've gone, come back. I'll have something ready for you.
That was straight goods I gave you about this being my first crooked job.
I believe you. Hurry.
How will I know when your aunt's gone?
The red lamp. As soon as she's gone, I'll light the red lamp and put it here by the window.
For good luck?
Yes, for good luck. When you see the light in the window, you'll know the coast is clear.
And I'll come in at the door and I'll give you some fine pointers on South America.
Great.
Harold! What are you doing, Harold?
I was admiring the night. Such a wonderful night. The stars, the moon, such a glorious heaven.
A cigarette! You've been smoking against my wishes. Where did you get that cigarette, Harold? Don't tell me. I know. Mr. Clark gave it to you.
Archie Clark?
Certainly, and don't try and deny it. He is in love with your sister Alice, and he is barbecue. What did you have to do for Mr. Clark in return for that poisonous weed? Don't perjure yourself. You brought your sister a note from Mr. Clark, I dare say. What was in that note?
Auntie,
I demand to know the contents of that letter.
it wasn't any letter. Archie didn't give me this. There, does that satisfy you?
I shall have to question your sister about this.
Look here, Auntie. I want to go to South America.
South America? Harold, don't ever let me hear you speak of that horrible country again. Just think of the rough characters there, the wild men. Besides, your sister and I need your protection. Which reminds me, Alice and I are going over to old Mrs. Terrace this evening for a cup of tea.
You want me to see you over?
Oh no, it's just a step. I wish for you to remain home and guard the house. Annie is in and she will answer the doorbell if anyone calls. Emerson's essays are on the table there. Or, if you prefer to read Bergson, here's a copy of his Creative Evolution.
I want to get out in the world like Dad did and do something.
There's plenty to do here. Keep a close watch on your sister. I believe Mr. Clark finds some means of communicating with her in spite of my precautions.
Why do you object to Archie Clark? I think Alice would be lucky to get him.
It would be a calamity. How can you even picture such a thing?
Well, he's good looking, isn't he?
I've never seen Mr. Clark. I have no desire to see him. No, he is unsuited to Alice in every way.
Why is he?
A lawyer without a client. He's poor as a church mouse, practically penniless. When Alice marries, she will marry a man with a substantial bank account. I'll see to that. Economy is no longer in good taste. It's actually pretty uncomfortable. Mr. Clark is out of the question.
He has a rich uncle.
He may live another 20 years yet. And then leave all of his money to an orphan asylum. I don't believe in speculation. Rich uncles are uncertain quantities. I wonder how old that uncle is. Perhaps I could arrange a meeting between him and Alice. We might find they have a great deal in common. Where are you going, Harold?
To get something to eat.
Oh, it's eating. Please talk, Annie. I wish to speak to her.
Yes, Auntie. Poor Archie.
All ready to go, Alice. But where's your hat?
I think I will go out. I have a terrible headache. I'll stay home.
And Mrs. Terrace especially wishes to see you, Alice.
Really, Matilda, I don't want to call it.
A headache powder will make you feel better at once. I'll get you one.
Please don't. I really don't want to go out tonight.
Nonsense. Mrs. Terrace shan't be disappointed if I can help it. I told her I would bring you over for a cup of tea, and bring you over I shall.
You shouldn't. You shan't, you shan't, you shan't. Oh, why haven't I the courage to tell her and face it out?
You wanted me, Miss Deering. Where's your aunt?
She'll be back in a moment, Annie. Well, what am I to do? Aunt Matilda wants me to go out with me tonight, and oh, Annie, you know,
Is Mr. Clark coming over tonight, Miss Alice?
so loud.
Mr. Clark.
Yes, I knew Aunt Matilda was going over to Mrs. Terrace, so I wrote Archie. As soon as I was gone, I threw a lantern in the windows so we know all was safe. I'm going to use that little red lamp that Father brought from South America. Why, it isn't here.
Here it is on the table, Miss Alice. And all filled.
That's funny. Harold must have taken it out.
So it's to be a signal, is it?
Yes, and Aunt Matilda wants me to go out with her tonight. Oh, Annie, weren't you on one well?
I wasn't that.
So you'll help me?
I will so. Now, lie down on the couch, Miss Alice, and I'll rub your poor, throbbing, aching, scheming little
Oh,
head.
thank you, Annie. You're a dear. Be careful not to bust my hair. Who are you in love with, Annie?
What a fine fellow he was, Miss Alice. But for one fail he had, and he couldn't get over it. No, it wasn't drink. Drink you can cure. The rolling spirit in a man you can't cure. Tis his one weakness, and for that, he couldn't stay in one place and settle down. Past it was the sad waste of a fine man.
Where is he now, Annie?
Among the chinchillans likely, or the Paris guys. He went that way, and I went this. We lost track of one another.
Do you still care for him?
Can I say, if he should turn up and be willing to settle down and be looking for someone to settle down with.
You married her?
Well, I'm not saying I wouldn't. So, that red lamp in the windies to signal to bring your lawyer in?
Shh, Auntie's coming. Much harder.
Sure, it's not good that you should be going out this night, Miss Alice.
Are you feeling worse, Alice?
No better. If I go out, I shall suffer terribly.
Here, take one of these towels.
I'll be sure to take it as soon as I get to my room. It's not a problem if I don't go to stairs with you, is it?
Mrs. Tarrant will be very disappointed, is all I can say. But if you will feel worse, then it's best that you remain here. Annie will look after you. Mr. Carroll will remain home and watch over the house. I wish for you to watch over Mr. Carroll, Annie.
Yes, Miss Deering.
And if you smell cigarette smoke, investigate your habits. That's all, Annie.
I understand, Miss Deering.
Poor boy. So, Alice, does this embryonic lawyer, Mr. Clark, smoke cigarettes?
No.
Oh, strange. Have you received a letter today from this impoverished person?
Not a lot?
Very good. See that you have no further communication with this presumed pretender. It's in your best interest, Alice. I wish to see you happily married, and I do believe in love. But I don't believe in a girl's falling in love with a poor man.
But she has her uncle.
That's the second time that fact has been brought up to me this evening. Now, the uncle congeniality. It's understood. We will never speak of this nephew again. Now, go to your room and take your powders.
Yes, Aunt Matilda. Have a good time at Mrs. Terrace, and don't hurry back.
Oh, be sure that I won't.
Good.
What's that?
I said good night. Good night, Auntie.
Good night, Alice.
Oh, Matilda, what are you doing?
I'm lighting the red lamp.
You mustn't do that.
Why not?
Because it's never been lighted before.
Very true. I had it cleaned and filled this afternoon.
It is haunted. Sort of like Aladdin's lamp. I mean, things happen when you light it.
Nothing's happened yet.
Great crickets, they will, Auntie. Look here, why are you lighting it anyway?
I told Mrs. Tarrant that I would show a light from the window before starting over so she would know when to put the tea water on to boil.
Oh, the tea water by the window.
There's nothing to laugh at.
You bet there isn't.
Here, put this on the table over there.
Hand to God, Matilda. That lamp is supposed to bring a person good luck.
I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
Then what are you waiting for? Put the lamp on the stand.
On the stand, yes. Tea will be done by this time, Arby.
Oh, there's plenty of time. Harold, the lamp.
You told me to put the lamp on the stand.
I didn't say to move the stand. Put it by the window. Am I explicit? Put it by the window.
Yes, Auntie.
Harold, why don't you do as I say?
I did. I put the stand by the window.
Now leave the stand where it is and put the lamp on it.
I'll do just as you say, Auntie.
Another terrible car accident. Car turned turtle. Man killed on the spot. The victim hasn't been identified. Why did you put that lamp there, Harold?
The plant needs more air than the lamp does, Auntie.
Move the plant. Move the plant! Leave the lamp. Leave the stand. Am I clear?
Perfectly. No shan't be torn to pieces if I can help it.
The car caught fire and burned up. Oh, the lamp's gone out.
So it has. Oh, the draft from the window must have been too much for it.
Then close the window. Bring me the lamp. I'll relight it.
I wouldn't waste any more oil if I were you, Auntie. Mrs. Harris must have seen it by now.
Bring me the lamp!
I was just going to.
I am a woman of my word. I told Mrs. Terry that I would put a lamp in the window and show it so she'll know I'm on my way over, and show it I shall. Now, put the lamp back on the stand.
Leave the stand where it is.
Yes.
Yes, Auntie. Will the automobile recover? I mean, will the man be repaired?
You seem awfully nervous, Harold. A case of too much cigarette smoking? I can see it plainly.
I wish I could see a case of cigarettes plainly.
Alice,
Who put that lamp there? Take it away immediately!
have you lost your senses?
Oh, the curtain's drawn.
Tell her.
The curtain is closed. Who closed the curtain? Harold, open that curtain.
Oh, that
It's to be a signal for Mrs. Terror to put the tea water on the boil. Why aren't you in bed?
I thought you'd gone. I mean, I heard voices, so I came down to investigate.
Where did you get that necklace? That ring?
I was just trying them on.
They're presents from Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark gave them to you?
Yes, he did.
He dared. I will return them to him. Give them to me at once.
No, Aunt Matilda.
At once. How could you said to receive such presents from a lawyer without clients. Well, they look real enough, but that's neither here nor there. Who put out that lamp? Don't answer. Things have come to a pretty pass when I cannot light a lamp in my own home.
Do you have something against me taking tea with Mrs. Terrell?
Do you, Carol? Don't answer, not a word. Bring me the lamp, and I will relight it for good luck.
Good luck.
Good Lord.
My cousin did with the lamp tripped me up.
Trip you up?
Yes, I followed Rick the blow.
Fine.
And wait for the lamp, Alice.
Coming up until it's before I have to handle it carefully.
Alice, dearie!
It's Harold's fault!
Why didn't you rush where you were going?
Well, why did you big feet?
Who's big feet?
Children, don't quarrel. It's just a small matter after all.
I'm glad you take it sensibly on, Matilda.
Why shouldn't I?
Come up to bed this time, Oh, Matilda, have a fun time at Mrs. Terrence.
I'll go see if my supper's ready. I'm glad you take it sensibly on, Matilda.
Why shouldn't I take it sensibly? When the lamp came with a half dozen extra globes. Now, to give the tea water time to warm up. Look at that.
Oh, Matilda! The signal! Annie! Go to the door! Put it to the bell! Annie! Mr. Clark, save me with us! What'll happen?
Mr. Clark. So, Alice dearing, you were expecting Mr. Clark. You meant to put that light in the window after I had gone.
I remember that the lamp was an extra cool.
Ah, so the red lamp was to be a signal to bring Mr. Clark to the house. Mr. Clark is at the door.
Oh, Brenda, well, Matilda, it's my fault that he came. I asked him to call. Blame me.
Return to your room, Alice. I will save my remarks for Mr. Clark.
Where are you?
See that Miss Alice returns to her room, Annie. I will answer the doorbell. Harold said that lamp brings good luck. This is a piece of good luck.
There, Miss Alice. I'm sure things will come out all right yet.
All right. How can they? Hark, she's opening the front door. I can't bear to listen.
Go on to your room, Miss Alice. I'm sure that lawyer boy is more than a match for her.
Don't attempt to defend yourself, Mr. Clark. You're the one that arranged this clandestine meeting this evening. Why, your very clothes condemn you. They show that you meant to disguise yourself. Didn't you wait for that light in the window before ringing the doorbell? Wasn't that the signal to let you know that I had left the house?
Yes.
Not a word. You admit to your identity. you confess your guilt. Please be seated. I have a few words I wish to say to you. Sit down.
Yes.
Kindly allow me to do the talking. You disregarded my wishes, my commands by coming here. But now that you are here, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of you.
You just
Be seated.
Yes.
I know what you want to say, that you have a rich uncle.
Have I?
But he may live another 20 years yet, and it's not certain that he will leave you his money when he does die.
Isn't it?
No, it isn't. There's no use in discussing it. Before I go any further, I would like to give you this ring.
I can't take that.
You must take it. My niece has no use for it.
Hasn't she?
None whatever. She wishes you to take it.
That's real kind of her. I always liked to oblige a lady. Phew, wait. It's you.
You will also take this necklace.
Hasn't Denise any use for the necklace either?
No use at all.
No, I can't take the necklace
You
too.
must take it. You have no say in the matter. I will not listen to a refusal.
Well, if you put it that way, just look at the spots. Has your niece got anything else she wants to get rid of?
Not that I know of.
Where's Harold?
What do you want of my nephew?
He was gonna get me something.
Money? He owes you money? How much did he borrow from you? Don't explain, merely mention the amount. I will write a check for the entire amount. You will have no reason to ever return here again. So, how much was it? $20? 30? 50? 100?
If you'll let me.
How much?
Make it 100. I don't care.
Payable to?
Make that payable to Vera, will you?
Certainly. I have no wish to write your name. I would merely like to state that of all the presumptuous, interfering, unprincipled men I have ever met, you are the lowest specimen of them all. You know the way out. Leave it at once. And if you ever return, I will invoke the aid of the police.
A century. It's the land that's done it. What next, I wonder?
Is it the ghost I'm seeing? Is it the ghost of Bill Worth?
Annie O'Shane?
Is it really you, Bill?
Is it? This is all because of the land. It's working overtime. You never got married, did you, Annie?
Not a bit of it. You never got ate up by those natives, did you, Bill?
Do I look it? I've seen the world, girl, and I've quit traveling. I'm going to settle down now. That is, if I can get a nice girl I know to settle down with me.
Well, not at all sure that you can.
How'd you like to wear this pretty necklace, Annie?
Holy saints! It's fit for a duchess. It's far too fine for me, Bill.
How'd you like to help me spend this check, Annie? Pay to bearer, $100.
Mother of heaven, did you come by these honest, Bill?
Fair and honest.
Bill Worth, if you really and truly mean to settle down, I guess you can get that girl to take you.
Done. You're engaged to me, Annie O'Shea. Here's the ring to make you proud.
Find it is. A real diamond. See the glitter of it.
I'll never live to marry you, Annie. Don't get something to eat pretty quick. I'm starving to death.
Starving, are ya? Well, come along to the kitchen with me, Bill, and I'll feed you up. Unless you've spoiled your taste for cold pork and pumpkin pie with all your eating of peppery foods.
Cold pork and pumpkin pie? Gee, it sounds like the food that feed the angels on. Lead the way, Annie.
Come along, Bill. Just look at this sparkle.
There. I told Alice that I returned the jewels to Mr. Clark, and he has agreed never to return here again. Who can that be?
Oh, Matilda. I thought you'd gone.
Oh, wait, Harold, I wish to answer the doorbell. Evidently, Annie is busy.
I'll do it. Let me answer the bell. Wait. I have to confess. It's a man I befriended, Bill Worth. He's a rough sort, but he was hungry, half starving. I told him if he came to the house, I would give him something to eat. He's out of a job. We need a gardener, don't we?
It's not right to ask this rough men to the house, Harold. But your kind heart does you credit. I will admit this man, William Worth, and see if his story is true.
Now, if Bill only behaves himself and doesn't talk about South America, it'll be all right. Here they come.
I understand that you're looking for a position as a gardener. What experience do you have in this line?
Archie Clark?
Put that lamp in the window!
What are you doing here?
That lamp! A signal from your sister!
Good Lord, Auntie thinks you're a gardener. Let her think so or you'll never get out of this house alive. Don't let her see your clothes.
What experience have you had, William?
William? I was employed by the Duke of Salisbury, madam.
The Duke of Salisbury. Splendid! Take your coat off and make yourself comfortable.
I can't! I don't care to have you see my clothes.
Oh, poor fellow. Well, his wagon is all that. Well, how did you come to lose your place with the Duke?
You see, it was this way. The Duke wanted me to plant Jack in the pulpits among the black-eyed Susans. I can't do it, Duke, I said. I can't mix up the Jacks and the Susans like that. It's too scandalous.
Like what?
He persisted. I refused. He gave me the option of doing as he wished or leaving his employ. Could I submit myself to such an outrageous proceeding? I could not. I left his employ.
Have you any references?
References. Unfortunately, I left them at home.
And where is your home?
My home. What? Where is it?
Don't excite Bill, Auntie. He's nervous. Weak.
Oh, he's half starved. I forgot. Harold told me that you were really hungry. Come, make yourself comfortable at the table. Don't hesitate. Don't be backward. Eat everything.
Go to it, William. Find your frock.
I just finished my supper.
Aren't you really hungry?
Hungry is not the word for it, madam.
satisfy his appetite. I will consider employing you, William. However, my niece has charge of the garden. I will have her question you on your knowledge of bulbs and flowers.
Splendid. The supper, I mean. It's splendid.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Here, why don't you try the pie? Don't be bashful. Let us see you enjoy the pie.
Yes, let us see you enjoy the pie, William.
Will your niece see me this evening?
Yes, just as soon as you finish your supper.
And it's worth it.
I'll see if she's still up.
You're a nice one to make me eat all that cold stuff. But if I see Alice, I won't complain. Suppose Alice gives me away.
Oh, I never thought of that. Don't let me see your face first. Look out the window. Admire the glorious heavens.
This man was last in the employ of the Duke of Salisbury, Alice. That is in his favor. My niece will question you now.
Don't jump. It's Archie.
Please be seated. We have a great deal to talk about.
Yes, we have.
One moment, please. If there's anything that bores me stiff, it's bulbs and flowers. Mrs. Terrett will wonder what's become of me. I will excuse myself and go to Mrs. Terrett's, Alice. Harold, if this gardener is satisfactory, please arrange for his return in the morning.
Yes, Auntie. I'm sure Alice will keep him.
Duke of Salisbury. That will be something to boast about. The tea must be done by now.
Alice.
She's gone. Wait a minute. Now go ahead.
How can you be so silly, Harold?
Don't make a fool of yourself, Harold.
You want another piece of pie? What's become of Bill work? That's all I want to know.
You could, go sit out on the front steps and watch for him.
Yeah, choose the company, eh? Yes, I'll go look for Bill. Let us see you enjoy the pie.
Alice, don't you care enough for me to break your aunt's anger?
Archie, isn't your uncle ever gonna die?
I don't believe so. He's off on an automobile trip now. There's no use counting on the old miser's money. But my practice is picking up, Alice. We'll have to economize, but we won't starve.
So Auntie cares about the money. I think living in a plot would be fun.
Then let's defy your aunt and elope.
Archie!
Now, tonight. Why not? It's the only chance we have of getting ahead of your aunt.
Are you sure there's no one else you can prepare for?
Of course there's no one else.
Yes, I'll do it. It'll serve out until the right.
Good for you. We can catch the 9:42. There's no time to waste.
I'll call Annie to help me pack my things. Annie! Annie!
I'll get Harold to help us. Oh, Harold!
Oh, Annie! Annie! Come help me pack my things. Where'd you get that necklace? That ring?
Sure ain't they lovely things, Miss Alice? A gentleman friend of mine gave them to me. Just think of it, Miss Alice. He loves me.
I wouldn't have believed it possible. Archie! Archie! I'm gonna look for you after all, Archie Crook. Thank goodness I found you out in time.
Found me out? What's happened? What are you wearing that necklace for? That ring! So, this is all you care for my presents? You give them to your maid?
I gave them to her? You gave them to her!
I did nothing of the sort!
Who gave them to you, Annie?
I did. The old lady made me take them.
Oh, I told them about Bill with you, Archie. Don't you see, Alice?
It's all a mistake, Miss Alice. He's far too fine for the likes of me. It's Bill himself I've got back. And that's enough.
Alice, will you go with me now?
Yes, forgive me, Archie. I've got my courage up. Oh, before Auntie gets back. Come in, help me pack my things.
An elopement? Saints alive!
Here, help me into my coat. Alice and I will catch the 942 to the city, cross over to Jersey, knock up a justice of the peace, and be married by 11 o'clock. Just keep your aunt here until 11 o'clock, okay? You can do it, one way or another. Then break the news to her gently that I'm her nephew-in-law.
Yeah, you might as well explode a piece of dynamite gently.
Good morning.
We'll just have enough time to make it. Come along.
Miss Alice, can't help crying.
Good luck, folks.
Bless you, my children. Bless you. Oh, Matilda, she's back.
Oh, Archie, she'll never let me see you again.
The window. You can go out by the window.
Yes, we'll make a getaway by the window.
Gone to the hall and stalled her, Annie. Yes, Miss Alice.
Open the door.
Can you make it, Alice?
Can I? Watch me.
Oh, Mr. Clark, you haven't gone. I'm so glad. Let me be the first to congratulate you. You will be welcome under my roof anytime. I'm so glad that you have found favor in the eyes of my niece. Oh, you haven't heard. An automobile accident. I read of it this evening. The victim was your uncle. I congratulate you. I go with you. He has left you his entire fortune, a fabulous amount. You must see Alice. I will get Alice. See that Mr. Clark is comfortable, Carol. Alice, dear, oh, Alice.
What's that? Archie's uncle dead? Archie worth a fortune.
Now, yeah, what's this all about anyway? The old lady says I'm worth a fortune, eh?
A fortune? Oh, Bill!
In the arms of Mr. Clark! This is how you show your devotion to my niece, sir! Your arms around Mr. Clark's neck, Annie! Don't explain. Poor Alice. Oh, poor Alice. Where is your sister, Carol? What's become of Alice?
Brace up, Auntie. Alice is just eloped with the gardener.
With the gardener? Oh, this is all too much. Just when a fortune was at hand. My salts. My gardener. I will never recover from this blow.
I'll call them back. Let the voice in. It's all right now. Alice, Archie, come back.
Miss Alice, Mr. Clark!
Miss Deering, Mr. Clark! Mr. Clark, come back!
Mr. Clark? Then who is...
Heard, they're coming.
Who is this man?
A gentleman friend of mine, Miss Deering.
This is Bill Worth, the man who is hungry and looking for a job. I'm sorry to trick you, Auntie.
Trick me? Nothing of the sort. Nonsense. I knew it all the time. Don't think you deceived me. Don't ask me to explain.
If you want me to stay on here, Miss Deering, you're going to have to find a job for Bill here, too.
I was merely testing your honesty. I'm satisfied to try you as the gardener.
What's the matter, Harold? Oh, Matilda!
My blessing your what?
Your blessing?
Yes, and to break the glad news, or rather, sad news. Your uncle was killed in an automobile accident. You've inherited his entire fortune.
At last!
Uncle told you, like lunch?
Well, certainly. He's a splendid young fellow. I've liked him from the first. I merely pretended you were the gardener to test your affection for my niece. I'm convinced that you love her.
Alice.
I guess this check don't belong to me, Miss Deary.
Yes, it does. Keep it. And keep the silence.
I'll keep both.
It's a bargain, Miss Deering.
Hold on. Where do I come into this?
Just as soon as your sister is married, I'm going to take you on a cruise to South America.
Fully for you, Aunt Matilda. Get married quick, will you?
Yes. Well, for Harold's sake.
It's the good luck lamp that's done this. Every bit of it.